Alright, I'm gonna be starting a series where I'm doing the Blind 75. I'm just trying to get myself to do this, and I guess uploading every day is gonna be a way to, I guess, keep me consistent. And I guess it's a way for you guys to also be doing these problems with me. Um, you can either, like keep the video muted, unmuted, doesn't matter. If you want to hear my thought process, if not, you can treat this video however you want it to be, but like some way to get you to start doing this. It could also be like I guess a race, like you versus me. Who solves the problem first? Um, I know. I think I did like after doing like random problems throughout LeetCode. I think I happened to complete like 35 of these, but like I forgot like most of them, so I'm just starting from the very beginning. So yeah, I'm probably gonna have timestamps so you can like skip around in the video. Yeah, and again, like mute me doesn't matter, but like we gotta get to work if we're trying to get employed. So here we go. I guess I'm also gonna. I swear there's a timer. Yeah, I might just start this stopwatch thing. I just saw it. And yeah, I guess if I have any work, I might do it on this whiteboard thingy here. Um, so yeah, I guess this is gonna be the first question. And let me start. Actually, timer. Nah, I'm gonna just do a stopwatch. All right. And okay, it began. So I'm just gonna keep speaking. If you want to mute me, go ahead. But yeah, given an unsorted array of integer nums, return the length of the longest consecutive element sequence. O of n time. Okay, so I thought they don't say that, but I guess all right. Because I think maybe the constraints allow you to n squared. All right, I don't know. So this one would be. Oh, okay. Longest consecutive element sequence. 1, 2, 3, 4. Um, how is this 9? Hold on. Are there only 9? Wait, hold on. 0, 2, 0, 1. Oh, wait. Oh, okay, wait. So it doesn't mean consecutive like within here. Oh, it's like consecutive in the okay. All right. Immediately I'm thinking like okay. So I can think of an O of n log n um, solution. We could also honestly wait. Can we not just sort this thing and then just like every time a sequence is cut, we just keep track of the like you know what I mean? Like let's say this one, we just yeah okay that doesn't seem too bad, right? Yeah, okay. So I'm also a bit rusty, so I guess this is also gonna um I guess make me I don't know on rusty. I don't know what I'm saying. Um but like yeah, so essentially we sort it, right? And then let me just write down what I was thinking here. So that just makes it like that. And what I'm thinking is I keep like a counter. I just like iterate through this thing. I keep the counter. And then like every time it is consecutive, I just keep adding to that counter. And then I keep like a track of the max. So I'd need like a int m count. And then I'd need an int count as well. Yeah, sure. I think that's fine. So what I do is, so like for each integer that I'm going through, or I guess it's easier to iterate through indices. Oh my god, is it size? Yeah, I think it's size. Yeah, I think it's easier through indices just because, okay, I'm gonna start off at the, okay, you know what, I guess there's probably a better way of doing this, but like, yeah, there's definitely a better, I could have just, I don't know, whatever, I'm being kind of stupid, but like, So essentially the logic is just like if nums of I minus 1 is equal to nums I, and if it's like that minus 1, which means it's like consecutive, then I count plus plus, and then m count equals max m count count, right? And if it's not, then what I do is I just reset my count to 0. Or do I set it to 1? Hold on. Yeah, I guess 1. I set it back to 1. And then I just return m count. Let's see if that works. That seems okay. So that just doesn't work. Oh wait. Wait. Am I stupid? Hold on. Oh wait. Yeah. Okay. There you go. That's okay. Wait. That's still wrong. Oh wait. There can be duplicates. I did not see that. All right. 0 1 1 2. Oh, so interesting. 0 1. Okay. I guess I gotta account for the case where it's equal. Okay. Okay, wait, hold on. Okay, yeah, I guess that's the only case that, so if it's equal, just continue because it's not really adding to your sequence. I guess I forgot to include that case. Let's see if that works. That says wrong answer. Okay. Yeah, so this is also something I just like completely suck with, I guess. It's just this kind of stuff. So let me just what? Okay, and then okay, all right. Like you see what I mean? Like I don't give like I don't care like if about like an empty. All right. If like bro like let me okay there we go. Yeah, I think this was pretty efficient. 5 minutes. I think I could have done this faster. Like, so yeah, I guess. I mean, this is my first video, so I mean, I guess like how like I guess I'm just gonna put down what I was like thinking of while doing these problems. So like essentially, and apologies if it's too bright, but like let's say there's an array. I don't have a mouse on me, so this is gonna be kind of painful. And notice how I'm already sorting it, and this is the reason why. So like like I keep a count of 1 to start, and then as like let's say this arrow is like my iterator, right? Hopefully I can do this for a shot. Okay, as I move on to this next one, I first check if it's 1 more than the one like before it, or if it's equal. Well, just ignore the equal case because that's not like crucial to the logic. But like if it's more than it just by exactly 1, then I just add on to the count. So I do count plus plus. And then let's say this was 3 or something, then I know I broke that sequence. So then I restart it. And the reason why I'm only able, like, I'm confidently able to just check it like consecutively and not like in this case where, hold up, let me go to this problem, right? Like here, I can't just do it because if I go 100, I can't expect like this to be 101 if I just look at the array like this, because 101 could be like over here or something. And I guess this example is also pretty good, right? Like we have 1 right here. Just because 2 doesn't come right after it, we can't expect it to be consecutive. And the thing is, we're able to sort it because that's the very definition of having it being consecutive. So that is the explanation. If it's pretty buns, I apologize. I don't know. Just like, yeah. So next problem. Okay, this is 2 sum, and as you can see, I've already done it, but you know what? Why not? I'm just gonna do it again, just because. And I don't think I need to even read the problem. It's more like you just need to make sure there's a target of like some number that you're looking for. Um, like, let's say, wait, actually, let me read the question. I kind of forgot this question again. Given an array of integers, nums, and integer target indices of two numbers that such that they actually add up to the target. I don't know why I said actually, but so that they add up to the target. Okay. So for each number, right, I'm gonna first check. So I'm gonna have a map to check if that number exists. So I'm just gonna write it while explaining it. But I'm essentially gonna have a map, and then like I'm gonna iterate through this array, and essentially anytime I don't find it in the map, I'm gonna add the index to the map. And first of all, actually, I'm first gonna check if the I forgot the syntax. That's the only thing that's gonna make this kind of slow. But if like, so essentially I have two numbers, right? And let's say I'm currently on a particular number. I need to first check if the like target minus the whatever number I am in right now is already in the hash map. That way I know that there is like a solution, you know, or that's my solution, and it's boom, done. So so I guess it's easier to explain when I'm actually like writing it. So if hash map target minus nums I exists, I hope this is the right syntax, then you found your thing, your, I don't know, your answer. So I guess I return, do I need to do this in ascending order? Okay, it says any order, so I don't think it matters. This, and then hash map of target minus nums I. Else, or is each number distinct? Hold on. I can't tell if each number is distinct. I don't think so. So yeah, I don't think that matters, because let's say 3. Okay, yeah, no, it's not. So let's say 3 3. Yeah, I don't think it matters. Yeah, really doesn't matter. I tried thinking of the cases where it would, but I guess it doesn't matter. So if I guess is that it? Hold up. I don't know. Okay, hold up. Okay, so I'm just outputting 0 0 to everything. Okay, never mind. Hold on. What is up here? 2 and 7, right? Else. So this one, let's just go through this example here. Else hash map. I'm actually like, I'm actually not doing to like under 5 minutes, which is kind of embarrassing. But like, maybe it's because I'm like really thinking of the original solution. I don't know. But okay, let's see this. 0 1. Okay, so if hash map of that exists, so it doesn't, right, for the very first number, so it's gonna say hash map of 2 equals 0. And the next one I go, if hash map of target minus 7, which is 2, exists, which it does, return I, and then return hash map of, so why is it not returning 1? Oh, I have no idea. Let's look at this case. Yeah, I don't know why this is returning 0 0. Oh wait, I think it's because it just doesn't recognize this as a, let me, I'm trying to remember. Is it like, I think it's, hold up. I do think it's this problem. Is it, I think it's something to do with an iterator, but like, I'm just gonna search this up real quick. Um, Dude, Gemini's like, I'm just more mad that I'm like, oh, I think it's dot find. Wait, dude, honestly, just do it. Oh, I guess dot contains. I swear there was something with a dot find or something. Okay, but I guess dot contains. All right. All right. Well, that is tragic that I had to, I guess, check for that. Yeah. Okay. All right. This is pretty stupid. It's kind of a waste of time. Uh, but yeah. Okay. I don't have to explain that. It's just pretty self-explanatory. Okay. Next question. I seem to have done this as well. That is a pretty long and annoying problem, but we will see what this is. Okay. All right. Longest substring without repeating characters. Yeah, that does seem familiar. Okay. Given a string S, find the length of the longest substring without duplicate characters. Okay. So longest substring. Oh, okay, I see. So I guess okay, so ABC and then you cut it because there's an A over there. Then BCA. Okay, and I don't know if yeah, this is probably because okay, so I think I am just probably gonna keep a hash map of each character. So here's the rough logic, and oh wait, let me just start the timer. Okay, you know what? This timer, I don't even know if this is even worth it, but whatever, it's there. But like, essentially, like you keep track of like the count of each character. So here, let's say I keep iterating through the string, and at this point in my hash map, I have A1, B1, C1, and then as I go to my next one, if that character already exists, I'm gonna like not backtrack. I don't know any other like I don't know a better word, but I guess like close the window. I guess this is a sliding window. I'm gonna close the window until, and as I'm closing the window, I'm gonna eliminate those characters off my hash map. So let's say this A was a C instead. I would like keep backtracking from here. Like from the beginning. So I'd go from ABCC to BCC to CC to C. So basically, I'm going all the way until like the uh, the hash map has only like one of each. So yeah, hopefully that made sense. And I think I keep doing it, and then just like at every iteration, I just return like keep track of the max count. So I think I'm just gonna do that. I'm just gonna do int m count of 1 because that's like the lowest you're gonna get. Greater than or equal to 0. Okay, I guess if they're annoying, like, dude, I don't care. Hold on. If s.size, like, what do they gain from this? This doesn't test anything. This is just like being annoying. Okay. Like, dude, like, all right. So max count, I'm just gonna first set it to 1. So for car C and oh wait, so I'm doing a left-right sort of thing, right? So how am I gonna do this? And this is why I'm doing this thing because I'm so rusty. I think I do a while left is less than or equal to right. Is that what I should do, or do I just do a for loop with? You know what? Let's try the while left is less than or equal to right. No, that doesn't make sense. Hold on, let me just do a for loop, I think, because the terminating condition should be reaching the end of the string, but this only terminates when left is more than right. Doesn't make any sense, so I'm just going to do while for int I equals 0, I is less than s dot size. I just do plus plus I because I don't know. I think it's better because I think it's something to do with the pre-compiler. Because when you do I++, it has to store a copy of I and then like, or no, it has to store a copy of I++ and then put it back into I. But I think plus plus I just does it directly. I think so. I don't know. I forgot the reason, but I just know it's better. That's why I'm doing it. And anyways, enough yapping. So okay, yeah, before that, I'm gonna do int left 0, int right 0. Okay, so while, okay, so I just need to make sure, so let me just think of the terminating condition or whatever. So, I am like, do I do an if, or wait, would this just be my right? Would this I feel like this I would just be my right, Because like, yeah, okay. So I'm just gonna label this I a right instead and get rid of that I. Because I was thinking about it for a second and it just did not make any sense. Okay, so if right is just 0, honestly, again, there's probably a better way of doing this, but I'm just stupid, so I'm just doing it this way. So if right is just 0, then I just like hash map of s of right plus plus, and then continue, because like, you're not doing anything there. Now right is greater than 0 now. So now what I do is, so two cases, right? Like let's say if hashmap.contains, right? We just learned that from the previous thing. If hashmap.contains whatever's in, like, whatever we're looking at right now, if that contains it, what I am then going to do is, so while it still contains it, this does not look elegant at all, but like, I don't know. I think it's fine. While I'm gonna do that, I'm actually, so what I'm gonna do is hash map of s left. So I'm gonna get rid of whatever is in the left, get it out. That's just for aesthetic purposes, and then left plus plus. I guess I could do plus plus. I don't know. I'm gonna just do left plus plus. I don't think you can do plus plus left there. It doesn't make sense. So essentially, I'm shrinking this is the shrinking the window part, like, and that's because I'm trying to like keep going until like, while I get rid of like whatever that is, right? And then let's say, okay, so I'm gonna get to the point where hashmap.contains. So let's say I do hashmap left minus minus, and let's say that was whatever that was, right? And then I move on to the next one. So like, let's say that was C, right? Or let's say that's A. I get rid of it and then I start at B anyway, so I'm all good. And whatever the count is, oh sorry, wait, I need an int count. I guess I can just start it over here. I don't know. Count plus plus. Okay, whatever. So so before I shrink the window, I gotta say mcount is equal to max of mcount and count. So I'm like storing that max, and then I'm moving on. And yeah, I think that's fine. And then the other case is where it doesn't contain it. I just do count plus plus. I mean, do I just do count plus plus? I mean, wait, has there ever been I swear I've done that before. Okay, I guess not. Okay, so yeah, I just do count plus plus because I'm just adding it, and then right automatically moves forward because of that. and then return mcount. Is that it? That seemed good. Bro, what? Why? Okay, so I just can't access it or something? Like what? Stack Overflow. Alright. Hash map S of 0, let's say. I don't see why that's a problem. Let me just do like a dummy thing to see if this even runs. Hash map, no way, that shouldn't run. Hold on, yo, stop. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Hash map of A equals 0, let's say, because it's a character to this. Oh wait, that's also gonna take forever because okay. ABC A, hold on. Okay, hold up. Let me just see if this even, hold up. And let's just not do anything. Actually, I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. Dude, I just want to see if this is even like the right syntax and stuff. Like, if hashmap. I'm assuming like this is the only. Okay, so it does recognize that, and then time limit exceeded. Okay, I am fine with that. So this thing works. While okay, so initially I did have. Contains. Instead of that, maybe I'll do something like. Actually, no, it is dot contains, so I don't know. Oh yeah, actually, instead of dot contains, because it could store as a value 0. You know what? Let me hash map of. I know you can't see me in the camera right now, but I for some reason am like 1 inch away from my screen reading this because it is 12:45 a.m. right now. This is that midnight motivation. Me doing this. Is equal to 1 because we're never going to go more than 1 because as soon as we hit 1, we're going to make sure it doesn't exceed that. Else. Oh, by the way, else I do have to make sure that. Oh, wait. This might be y, honestly. S right is equal to 1, and then count plus, and S left. That should work. Okay, it still doesn't enjoy this for whatever reason. Interesting. What? I just have no idea what I'm doing wrong. Wait. Okay, wait. This might be because I am. Hold on. Oh wait, no. This is what I meant. Hold on. Yeah. Okay. I think I didn't. Okay. Wait. Dang. No. Okay. Cool. So that should be okay. And I think am I hopefully just over counting by 1 every time? Output. No, here I'm not. All right, so I'm gonna have to figure that out. But okay, at least it's running now. So I think, yeah, I think it's not about containing it. It's equal to 1. All right, whatever. Count plus plus. Okay, so let's say this is not the case, right? Let's say it's like a completely new character. That's when I am doing s right is equal to 1, and then I'm also count plus plusing. Oh, I need to do count minus minus as well whenever I'm shrinking the window here. Left plus plus, count minus minus. Okay, this case is not working. I'm saying, so my thing says it's 2, but the actual answer is 3, which makes sense. It should be here. Yeah, or like right here. I think my algorithm should identify this one as the thing. So okay, you know what? Let's run through this, right? So while that is equal to 1, so that is at this case, I do. So left is here at the moment, and it says it's 0, and then it moves on here, and it says that is 0 as well. Or sorry, this. Or sorry, that's 1, but it like force makes it 0, and then as soon as it does that, oh wait, okay. So after I do all this, I do have to make this set to 1 anyways, right? Is that the problem? Because whoa, okay, hold on. No, okay, you know what? Let me just not lose my train of thought here. Hold up. So okay, so my left now is, so I set it 0, and then I do plus plus. So my left should be here, and my count should be, let me check. So my count starts at 0. It gets all the way to 2. And then minus minus minus. I think my count says it's at, interesting. Okay. Yeah, I think my count does do okay, so I'm just gonna do like a universal count plus plus everywhere, because I think, let's see. Oh wait, no, I did not mean to submit that. Hold up, let me run it. Okay, never mind. That was not the move. I don't know why I decided to do that. Let me just do this. Okay. So, okay, wait, hold up. It's saying 4 and not. Hold on, did I get rid of something? Oh yeah, okay, that makes sense. Count minus minus. Okay. So it's subtracting 1 too many times, I'm assuming. So I'm just gonna slap this on here. Yeah. No. AU. Okay. Why is not? Okay, so I passed like a bunch of these. Wow, 16 minutes on this? God damn. What time is it? Oh shit. Okay. All right. Damn. All right. I'm fried. Hold up. AU. Why is it not working? Okay. So count starts at 0. If right is 0, then okay, my count is just 1 now, and I have A in my bag. If, oh, and I say continue, right? Okay, and then now right is 1, and then if U is in 1, then I don't get it. Why am I saying? Why is it saying 1? That makes no sense. What is going on? Oh, because I don't do oh, because I never. Oh, I see. I see. I never. Oh, is that okay? And then m count equals max m count. There you go. That should be a confident submission. All right, there we go. Okay, that was pretty bad. I don't know why it just. Oh, does it automatically stop it when I submit it? Okay, that's a cool feature. But okay, 18 minutes on that one. I think 6 minutes and 5 minutes on the other two. Pretty terrible, to say the least. I think it will get faster as time goes on, and I think it's also because it's 1 a.m. I'm pretty slow. I think I get the logic fine. I think implementing. I think it's the problem for everyone. So yeah, whether or not you heard me yap so far, it is what it is. I'm barely gonna be editing this. Barely gonna be editing this. I mean, yeah, there you go. Um, don't know if anyone's watching this. Don't care. I'm just trying to get consistent. So yeah, this I guess is my way of being here. Um, so yeah, I will try to. Huh? Actually, you know what? Let me think about this. I should probably try to upload these like frequently. So you guys can also like have a time to tune into this as well. Um, if not, then I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow probably doing the same thing. Hopefully, so this time I did what, 3 problems. Hopefully next time I do like five, um, 75 problems. I'm trying to do five in one sitting. 3 problems in 30 minutes. That's not, especially when they're this easy. It's not the best. So hopefully I do five. I get to 5 problems. Um, and yeah, okay. I will see you guys.